lending standards within the SBA 7(a) loan program were removed. And since that occurred, the SBA's own data indicates that early default rate has more than doubled. Early default rate has more than doubled since the prudent lending standards were stripped in 2023, Biden-Harris SBA policy changes. See, I believe joy comes from results, not from, rainbows and unicorns. So can you explain why, since these were removed, that early default rate rose by 102% in the last 12 months? $27 billion in loans were made over a one-year period. The default rate prior was 0.5%, and it has gone to 1.07%, costing the American taxpayers about $135 million in bad loans that were made. So when my colleague, Mr. Staubert, said something about the private sector, it's a shame to say. I mean, I don't think any bank CEO would consider that a good year. So maybe you can explain to us why you think that that was a good year.
I'm happy to. And if you had done a full chart, you would have seen that this is almost
I have a full
like
chart.
a circle.
I have a 2-year chart.
We had, no, but even before then. So during the pandemic, obviously, we had forgivable loans. We had COVID idle. We were also paying for payments and interest for anyone who had an SBA loan at the direction of Congress. And so you saw a huge dip in the default rate. And now it has begun to rise again, normalize a little bit high, but it's still within normal standards. And as you see in the banking sector, with high interest rates, banks are seeing the same types of activity.
Is it true? I'm just looking at results. I'm looking at what happened. And you're going back to, I don't know where to. I don't even understand what you were just saying. Is it true you removed the startup businesses for $5 million loans without requiring any minimum equity injection or down payment from the borrower? That's a simple yes or no. Was that removed?
We've simplified our rules, but no. I mean, we continue to
You
have
simplified the
performance.
rules
This
by
is a
removing
zero subsidy
collateral
program.
requirements, and therefore it cost the American taxpayer in bad loans $135 million. How do you get around that? That happened. The collateral requirements. So in order to pay for this, right, currently fees are zero on loans of $1 million and less, meaning the SBA isn't earning fee income on over 85% of the units, while losses are doubling, increasing, escalating increases. This is not sustainable. So you're going to be coming to us either looking for more money or increasing the fee waivers. With fee waivers will be reduced or eliminated, generate revenue for rising program costs. I mean, you think that's a well-managed situation?
I'll repeat that the taxpayers do not pay for this program. It's a zero subsidy program. Not since the last administration, in 2 years, had the agency requested a subsidy. We have not requested any type of subsidy supplement. So no, this program performs within its entire portfolio to create zero cost to the taxpayer in terms of subsidy.
You don't think loan requirements have been minimized and it has cost the federal government? You don't want to pretend that it's not the taxpayers' money, but it is. Okay, are you disputing my numbers? Are you saying these numbers are not right?
The subsidy, I know my subsidy, and the subsidy is a zero impact
the
right
subsidy. Oh, okay. So what's in escrow, and where does that subsidy come from?
Fortunately, we have a diversity of loans
from the
within our
American
portfolio.
taxpayer.
The
comes
full
from small
portfolio
businesses.
performs.
Okay, that's great. That's a lot of dancing taking place. That's where it comes from. I do want to ask a question about this registration issue, because you had all your staff lawyer up. Your chief of staff, I think he had 4 or 5 lawyers when all we wanted was the information. Okay, you hired a woman by the name of Jennifer Kim for, I believe it was $185,000 a year. Okay, her entire background has been to work with Democrat. No problem. Okay, that's her choice. Democratic campaigns. Okay, only. Okay, in Michigan, you hire her. She's a community organizer and such. As what was her title? Okay, as Associate Administrator of the Office of Field Operations. Okay, no experience with small businesses whatsoever, just community involvement. And you, by the way, visited 48 to 9 Democrat to Republican districts. Are you saying for $185,000 a year plus expenses, she has not registered? Anyone? Just not registered, a voter?
I'm not sure what the
Thank you,
question
Mr.
is
Chairman.
about.
I yield back.